Okay, here's a quick look at the emini S&P for Wednesday, Feb 9, 2011. We had a few support areas going into today. We had the 13 area. By the way, these are market profiles. We like to use them at emini Day Trader. This was the profile from yesterday. This is a profile from today. This is one from overnight. So we knew that yesterday's low, we'd had that as a potential support area going into yesterday, and it worked beautifully. And we held it again today as a potential support. And as you can see today, the market did dip a little bit below it. It hit down to just below 12, I believe it was, 11.75. So it dipped a little bit below it, but then had a nice turnaround and had a pretty strong rally here late in the day as the market rallied. Gosh, it was around 8 or 9 points, so a nice move off of that support area. So we still think that that is pretty good support. Upper support would be around 15, and then major support around 10. So this is really the areas here that we want to take a look at either overnight, see how the market does with them overnight, and then what happens tomorrow. There will be some news released tomorrow, jobless claims, of course, on Thursday mornings, but we also have the wholesale trade at 10, and then at 2 o'clock Eastern Time is the Treasury budget news. So that little bit of news in the morning could certainly move the market. If it can hold above around the 19 area, that I would consider that pretty bullish, and we could have another leg up. We also like to use the market profiles for the regular trading hours, and that's what you're looking at here. Now here is our software showing our trades today, and we have, whenever there's a red arrow, we're looking to enter a short trade, and of course these are identified and shown in real time at the close of the bar as soon as the trade is actually triggered. So you can see here nothing but short trades early. We did have a long trade here and a late long trade here, and a very late long trade here. So in looking at the market, even though we had a red filter down here, this would have been an aggressive trade to take because we are still within that particular trade type is not one of our stronger trade types, and we would like to see this butted up against the known barrier. And at this time it was trading above 19, which was another area that we're looking at possible resistance, just like today. It's the same number going into tomorrow. So that trade was not taken. This trade here over here, it never did get, you can see that dotted line. It hit it right to the dot very late in the day. So, another potential trade on there, but when they happen after the cash closing, of course we don't take the trade. So these trades were combined, and we actually got filled on this trade here. It was a combination. I'm sorry, not there. It was filled over here. Let me just erase that. It was actually filled over here. Got filled right here. So this was actually our first trade of the day. Went sideways for a bit and then dipped down, hit our first and second objective. This trade here was our second trade. You can see the up arrow here, and there's our dash line for our entry. We exited this trade after 10 minutes for a one tick loss. So that was trade number 2. And of course we do have a 10-minute stop on these trades. If they don't reach our objectives in that period of time, then we don't take them. I just wanted to identify, I missed those 2 other blue up arrows. This was our third trade, and we did get stopped out on this trade for a 5-tick loss. When a lot of times when the market gets down into these, you can see there's this green patch in here. These are buy zones, and if we do get a trigger in there, we'll look to get long with the filters we did here. Unfortunately, it just wasn't quite ready to start that rally. Didn't do it till a little bit later. And so that was the third trade. Our fourth trade here was a nice one. You can see the little dash right here. So that was a 4th trade, and it immediately dropped a couple of points, so that worked out well. Our 4th trade here we did not get filled on. As you can see, we're trying to get long here, and it needed to dip another 2 ticks in order to get long, and then the market took off on us. So there's other indications that some of our more advanced traders were using in there to try that did get long. So that's really what we're looking at today, our trades for today. Any questions or comments, don't hesitate in getting a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader.com. Always enjoy hearing your questions. Lately we've had some great questions, so keep them coming. And of course, your comments are always welcome too. So monitor that 15 area and then the 10 area as potential support. It holds above 19. That's quite bullish. So that'll be it for today. Thanks for listening. We'll see you again tomorrow.